Hi, my name is Eddie and you are watching Steady Projects. We are starting a new project on this channel. This is my dump trailer. It is a 2008 cross-country manufacturing trailer. It is 5 feet wide by 8 feet long. It's single axle with trailer brakes and it has a hydraulic dump that runs off of a battery. Awesome little trailer, works perfect for everything that I need. However, because we live in the Northeast, we have a problem with rust. So this thing needs a little bit of work so that it can be safe on the roads again. So we're gonna, thankfully these corners are all pretty solid. They don't go anywhere, they're nice thick steel, but these thin sides need to be repaired or replaced. So we're gonna take this apart. This tarp is actually screwed on here. I leave it on all the time. It's a see-through tarp. If you ever have seen trucks going by with their tarps flapping in the breeze, blue tarp, things like that, this kind of tarp doesn't do that. The air flows right through it. If you're hauling garbage or anything like that, it doesn't flap your load out. If you don't have one, I would suggest getting one if you haul garbage or anything like that, because they're awesome. Yeah. Now over the years, I've added under here, there's actually wood on the inside as well to kind of stop gravel and anything from trickling out, which at this point it's not really helping anymore. So it's time for a little rebuild. And I don't really want to buy a new one because they are very expensive right now. So let's see if we can fix this one up and make it work just like new. These are just installed with some screws and little fender washers. They've been on there for a couple years. They're rusty too. All right, so now you see, I just took the last load of garbage out of here. Look what a mess this is underneath. So I put metal roofing in there just for one project. I needed to get, I think, some gravel, and it kept falling through the holes every time. So I did that really quick. Behind that is wood on both sides to hold in the, look at that, that's crazy. But you see behind the fender there, like all the way along? Yeah, it's not good. Needs some love. Here's the other side. What's left of this fender. Same thing, like flapping in the breeze. This is how I just screwed through into the wood from the other side. But you see, that's wood right there. I used to lose a lot of gravel. Look at that, that's crazy. And there's the metal too. You can see it under there. So I had my decal for my construction business. Oh man. So this thing has been invaluable. It's been an awesome trailer. I put a new ram in it a few years ago. New jack last year, I think, but I think it needs another one at this point. It's got wheel chocks. Let's see, battery 7 of 16. Probably going to be due for a new one here pretty soon. It's got a little onboard charger system. So all you do is just run a little extension cord out to the battery here and charge it right up. Don't have to do anything real special. This box locks. It's a nice little trailer. I like it. All right, so let's get these wood sides off. right, let's cut these ones off. Cool. Wow, I just took that wood out. Look how bombed out this is. Definitely time for some work. All right, so this project has been on the back burner for a little while. Obviously, it's been sitting in the weeds for a long time. But it's time to get it either fixed and going and use it, or get it fixed and going and gone. No point in having it sit around if it's not going to be used. Sell it and put money into something else and keep our projects going. All right, so this is what we're up to at this point. All right, so last night I cut into this a little bit, cut some of the rot out of here, started cutting these out. They're harder to get out than it seems like. A few more here. I found some rot in this rail here. The bottom one seems fine, like nice and solid, but this upper one, it's got some soft areas here. And here too. So I think I might have to cut this rail out and replace it. Or maybe I can cut it back to here and replace it and strengthen it up a bit. We'll see. We'll have to do something there to get that nice and strong again. This side seems fine, so far as I can tell at this point. It's cleaned up pretty good and no major structural issues. Battery's been, has an onboard charger, which is kind of nice. Let's see here. There we go. It still works nice. Yeah, see that one reel? Got rotted from the bottom of it. Whoops. It's raining rust. So I gotta scrape. Here's one where I ran the wire brush on it. Nice and clean. Yuck. Here's one that hasn't had the wire brush run on it. And it just has peeling paint and so on and so forth. So if we replace this rail, yeah, that's not gonna make it. We're gonna have to take it right out. Replace this rail, and then I'm gonna leave this floor on. It's just too difficult to get off. Maybe I'll fluid film, or maybe I'll paint it and then put the other one down to, maybe it doesn't even matter, I don't know. It's just an old dump trailer. You know, what can you do? And it's gonna get, this is the one you take out in the salt in the winter. This is the one you don't worry about so much. All right, so we got our triple plug going here, running all 3 grinders with the wire brush, the cutoff blade, and the regular grinder. That's the way to do it. Just have 3. You don't have to be switching every 5 seconds when you want to change jobs quick for something like this. You'll be coming along and you just want to hit this off with the wire wheel to see what's going on, and then you want to take something down a little bit more. It's kind of nice if you're doing like an area to be able to just finish the area and move on. So we're hitting it here with the wire wheel grinder. Works pretty good and it takes all the big scale down. Make sure you wear a mask, because that one gets pretty nasty. I didn't get it on camera, but that rusty rail that was so bad under the fender was replaced also. So I put one of the sides on the night before. These sides here are pre-bent. I called the steel company and just told them kind of what I wanted for size and for shape, and I kind of drew it up roughly on some paper over email. Back and forth, we were able to come up with this kind of drop-in design. It wasn't very expensive either. Like, I think it was like maybe $400, and they delivered it for free. As soon as you hit like the $400 mark, we got free shipping. So a big truck came and dropped it off, all pre-cut, all ready to go. They also gave me a 5x8 sheet instead of a 4x8 sheet for the bottom of the trailer. My goal here is just to try to get this trailer back to being able to haul dirt or gravel or wood without it trickling out the sides like it used to. So a nice solid bottom was a big deal. Here's the bottom going in right now. It was so nice to have it in one piece, though. Everything just went in. It's pretty strong. I mean, it's only been tack welded in a few places. Put the liners in, and it actually looks like a dump trailer again instead of Swiss cheese. There's a little bit of surface rust. I stored it underneath the semi-trailer over there while I was cleaning up messes and everything else. So I did get some surface rust. This is where the sides were sitting. But that'll clean up. We'll hit that with the wire wheel before we paint. Should be pretty good. This side came out pretty good. It's looking like a trailer again. And just weld up these seams, and actually came out really good. I'm actually surprised. All right, so we are coated here. I messed up the time lapse, and my phone's just about dead. So I'm gonna give you a little before and after. This is the rusty metal primer going on, looking good. Start to paint. All right, so the trailer's looking pretty good. It's dumping pretty good. But we got to do something about these fenders, or lack thereof. So these just came in. I was gonna go steel and weld them on, but I found these aluminum ones. They're super light. And got kind of a chrome diamond plate finish. Gotta pull the plastic off this one. But I figured, since we're all painted, I feel like that'll look pretty decent, and they should bolt right up. So go ahead and put those on and see how it looks. Okay, so the fenders are in. They are just bolted on, but they're all pretty solid. I went with that way because if you ever run into something or mess one of these up real bad, they're like $45 for replacement, and you can just unbolt it off and put a new one back on. I feel like fenders take the brunt of everything, and aluminum should do a little better with all the salt we have here. So that's why I went with those, and I feel like not a lot of dump trailers have them. Well, it's just different. But let me do the other side and we'll see how it looks. All right, here's the other side. Got to finish up a little patchwork on the tailgate. I think other than that, it's ready to go. Oh, we got to do some light work. All right, so I got to cut all the nasty off of this tailgate. This tailgate is the last piece of the puzzle here. Here's a shot of the taillights working. All right, well, making sure all the lights work. I just put these new little LED things on. They are pretty bright. They're small, but they put out a lot of light. Little center lights there. Everything's working good. Another one of those new ones there. They work good. These corner lights all work, so I left them on there. It's nice when stuff works. I had to put a new 7-way connector in on this part. But I think we're just about there. I just put these reflective strips on too. They definitely throws a lot of light at night. All right, so the tailgate here still has to be wire brushed and sanded all through there. And then we did beef it up a lot here actually. Covered up all the, cut out the old rust that's under here, and then just laid this new plate over top of it. Seemed to be the easiest way, and a new corner on the bottom, and not a beautiful weld system there, but whatever. Same thing on the inside. This is like crazy thick now. This is super thick. The only issue with that being, it's like too thick now. This, take this gate off. This thing weighs like, I would say almost 80 pounds. It is definitely a monster now. But once it's painted up, everything will look really good. I think we're about there. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you would, and stay tuned because something fun is coming to the channel soon.